Hey everyone, Kristen here. As you know, I believe homemade is best, but it doesn't need to be complicated. And today I'm gonna share with you one of my family's favorite chicken recipes. We're gonna make Instant Pot Chicken Teriyaki with a homemade teriyaki sauce that's sweet and tangy, so easy to make and so much better for you than any takeout. So let's get cooking. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is make our teriyaki sauce here. And this homemade teriyaki sauce is where it's at. It's so easy to make. It's so sweet, tangy, and we are starting this with a can of 100% pineapple chunks in pineapple juice. You could use pineapple slices. You can use little cans of pineapple juice if that's what you have on hand. But what I like to do is drain off the pineapple juice here. And then we save the chunks for snacking. You need 1 cup of pineapple juice, which is exactly what I got from that 20-ounce can of pineapple chunks. Some brands don't have as much pineapple juice. If that's the case, just add a little bit of water to get it to 1 cup. I promise you it will still be delicious. Then we're gonna add in 1/2 cup of soy sauce. So I'm measuring there to the 1.5 cup mark. Oh, it looks like I just finished that up. I was using reduced sodium tamari today, which is gluten-free. You can use regular soy sauce or tamari. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but you do want to make sure that it's reduced sodium to cut back on the level of sodium in your sauce there. To sweeten it up just a little bit more, it's already a little bit sweet from our pineapple juice, I'm going to add in some honey here. 2 to 3 tablespoons. You can totally use brown sugar if that's what you like or that's what you have on hand. 1 tablespoon or about 3 cloves of minced garlic there. 2 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar. A pinch of crushed red pepper flakes. You can omit those if you're sensitive to spice, but just that little bit will just kind of wake everything up. And then finally, I am going to grate peeled ginger root. I keep it in a little storage bag in my freezer, already peeled, and then you can just grate right from frozen. I'm adding in about 1 tablespoon, which is about 1/2 inch of ginger. I think I've used up all the ginger. I'm using up everything perfectly for this sauce here. I love when that happens and I don't waste anything. Give that a whisk, and then we're just gonna set this aside while we sear our chicken up, and then use this to pressure cook with our chicken. So I have about 2.5 pounds here of boneless, skinless chicken thighs. You can use up 1.5 pounds to up to 3 pounds with the amount of sauce that we made. And you can certainly use boneless, skinless chicken breasts if that's what you have on hand. You wanna season up both sides of the chicken breast with salt and pepper. You wanna layer those flavors. Now to saute our chicken, I'm gonna hit saute on our Instant Pot there and add in a little bit of oil and let that heat. We're gonna saute our chicken for 1 to 2 minutes per side, just until it's nice and golden and is easily released from the pan. And we're gonna place it on a plate so that we can deglaze our inner pot here. Okay, we're gonna hit cancel to turn off our saute function, and then we're gonna add in 1/4 cup of water. Woo. And then you know the drill, scrape, scrape, scrape all those brown bits off the bottom of the inner pot. Deglazing your pot will prevent a burn notice, and it'll also add a little bit of the flavor to your sauce from those brown bits. All right, that looks good there. So now we're gonna layer in our chicken. Go ahead and pour in any accumulated juices too. That's flavor right there. And then whisk up your reserved teriyaki sauce there. Pour that over your chicken. That sauce smells so good. And then we're gonna pop our lid on our Instant Pot. Make sure your venting knob is pointed towards sealed. Now you're gonna cook your chicken thighs or chicken breasts, boneless, skinless, that have been seared for 7 minutes on high pressure. To make sure that your chicken stays nice and tender and is fully cooked, make sure you let pressure release naturally for 10 minutes. Then you can do a quick release of any remaining pressure if needed. My pressure has just released. You're gonna open up your Instant Pot. Smells like teriyaki in here. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna remove our chicken to a platter and we're gonna thicken up this sauce to give it that rich glaze that everybody knows and loves with chicken teriyaki. So to do this, we're gonna hit cancel on our Instant Pot, hit saute, and we're gonna let this come to a bubble. Let that heat while I'm removing my chicken. My chicken is so tender, it is falling apart there. Smells so good too. To thicken up this sauce, I have 3 tablespoons of cornstarch here. You could use tapioca starch if you want to keep this corn-free. And then we're gonna add in, that was 3 tablespoons of water to make a cornstarch slurry here. Just whisk that up until the cornstarch is nice and dissolved. And we're gonna add this and let this simmer until thickened, stirring frequently. Won't take but a couple minutes here. We just want it until it's thick enough to coat a spoon, and you can see there, it does not take long at all. That looks good there. So I'm gonna hit cancel, and then we're gonna dish this up. So I have some rice here that's just been pressure cooked that earlier in the week just to have on hand for meals. And then I'm gonna add some of this chicken here. It smells so good. Sweet, tangy, savory, that rich umami flavor going on there with the soy. You can top it with a little bit of sesame seeds if you like, and some green onions there. Time to go in for a bite. It's salty, it's sweet, it's savory, it's tangy. It's perfection, and it's so easy to make. Always a family favorite. If you guys like this Instant Pot Chicken Teriyaki recipe, be sure to catch my next recipe where I share with you how to make Instant Pot Orange Chicken. Until next time, happy cooking.